Hello, everybody. Jack here. I'm on another analog book haul. I ordered some books from Amazon, and since I have a lot of time now to deal with things and have more time to myself, what better time than to start sitting down and reading some books? And it's kind of nice to have a book that doesn't require battery and just nice to have something tangible in my hands. Another thing I want to talk about is I deleted those personal videos. I think it's best if I leave that to family, friends, like on Facebook. Limit it there at that, and my counselor. I don't think it's the best idea to talk about my morning on YouTube. Just it's a too wide an audience. It's probably not the best place to talk about those stuff with. People have been very nice to me. Don't get me wrong. It's been very, very wonderful. But I just decided, like, well, maybe that's not the best idea. I hope everyone understands. So this channel is just going to be about just random stuff I do. A lot of this unedited, unscripted, all that stuff. I'm not an editor. I'm none of those things. So if it seems low effort and low quality, I'm sorry, but this is what I do. So. That's probably why I only have like 35 subscribers, and that's okay. Anyway, I have several holy books that I read. I have a Bible, I have a Torah, and that kind of thing. And I never read this before, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading the Quran. And it has commentary and translation, and from English, from Arabic to English, and so it's something to sit down and read and learn about. More about Islam and what their book says. It's going to be a very fascinating read. I hear a lot about Muslims. I hear a lot about Islam, and I hear a lot about that religion. And yeah, there's something to do, and that's nice. Okay, so that's one book I got. I got The Life of Ulysses S. Grant. I have a lot of books on the Civil War. I have a tome about the lead up to the Civil War with letters and diaries and the congressional record and all sorts of sources. It looks like somebody's research notes or research sources for a book, but you get to read it like a newspaper. It's a personal account. It's really interesting. So. The only thing I know about Grant right now is that he was president. He had financial difficulty. Just those few things. Not much was said about him in school, other than he's on a $50 note and that kind of thing. But reading about this should get me up to speed on who this man was. So from the little I know to the more I know. So that's going to be interesting to read. I was choosing between Grant and Washington. I might still get Washington. And but I have enough books to read for the next few months. So that's going to be interesting. So I got Grant. Another one I want to learn about was Napoleon. I heard a little bit about him at school. You hear a lot about him. Napoleon this and Napoleon that. A lot of comparison to Napoleon and Napoleon complex and just a lot of myth around this man. So that's another thing I can do is read about this man's life. And that should be very, very interesting. Again, a very, very long read. But to learn more about these things should be very interesting and very fun. But I know nothing about this man. Absolutely nothing. But one thing I do like to study about is socialist and communist empires and countries and ideas. And I study a lot about North Korea. And I started to study more about the Soviet Union and the Eastern Bloc and that kind of thing. Like I said last time, my last book haul was about the Ceausescus. And their main guy with their secret police defected and then wrote a book. So this gives an overview on the Soviets and their rise and fall, which is just a overview. I would imagine, given the size of this book, it looks like it's been used. But I have another book on Kindle called The Armageddon Averted, which describes what happened between, or the transition from a plan to the market or the mixed economy. They had many financial difficulties and economic crisis. It was very painful to go from one system to the other. So this will give just a better general overview. So I say, yeah, that's probably a good start. I don't know how well it's written or anything, but it's like it should be all right. Last but not least is J. Edgar Hoover. A lot of longest serving FBI director, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of vendettas, a lot of enemies, a lot of deals made, kept dossiers on all kinds of people. There are other rumors of his personal life. I don't know if they're true or not. Maybe all that will be discussed in here. And very controversial figure. Very, very, very fascinating tale. And to learn more, it'd be so nice to just sit down and read about this man. But again, I don't know much beyond those little tidbits here and there. So, but now that I'm living on my own, basically, and just taking care of my son, I can sit down and read a nice book. And it's also nice to have the physical books too. Just sit down with an analog book, no need for batteries or anything, which is kind of nice. Don't get me wrong, I like my Kindle. I love my Kindle. It saves a lot of space. But once in a while, you just want to sit down with a physical book in your hand and just sit down and read it. It just something about it. And the smell of books. I love the smell of books. Going to a bookstore, nothing like the smell of a musty bookstore to just take you another dimension. It's so wonderful. But anyway, I've been here long enough, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got from Amazon. And that should keep me busy for quite some time, including the other books I bought not too long ago. So if I buy any more books or anything like that, you'll be the first to know. So thank you guys for watching and have a good day. And you don't have to subscribe or anything. I'm not here to become the next YouTube sensation. I'm just here just to talk about just random stuff. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a great day.